Hello, followers. Today we are going to see the topic procedure, package, functions. These are the most important topic in Oracle. We are going to see these three subprograms. Okay. Um, why we are call it a subprogram? So whatever the concepts we learned in the PLSQL till now, those all the objects it's not stored permanently. It's only available to the particular session. But you want particular process in the database stored, then you can go for procedure, function, or package. Okay, it depends on the your business need. You can go for this. You can choose the objects. Okay, which one we can create. So what is procedure? So the procedure is named PLSQL block used to perform a specific task. Okay, if you want to do specific task again and again or multiple user, then you can create one procedure. Then you can use that procedure for the particular task. Okay, so it have in out mode parameters. So in mode it will take the value, out mode it returns the value from it. Okay, some parameter in out mode parameters also there, it will take input and it will send output. Okay, same parameter. What is function? So a function is PLSQL program that always return value. So it will return single value. They call single value. It can be single data type value. It can be collection variable. If you want to send multiple values, you can create one collection variable, then you can send it. Okay, that is function. So function always we use it for some mathematical calculation or manipulation. If you want to do it, then you can go for functions. Okay, function return value. So function it's always it should be having the return statement. So procedure it's optional, the output parameter is optional, but function it should return the value. Okay, calling function from SQL. So we can directly call the function in from the select clause. Okay. So based on your need, you can call it. Okay. In the SQL and PLSQL as well. Okay. Package specification. Actually, package it's contain procedures and functions. If you want one singular modular unit, then you can go for package. So it's if you want a multiple package functions, procedures, functions, and cursors in the one unit for one model, we create package. In within the package we will keep all the objects. Okay, so it's contain two part. One is package specification. So if you are declaring package specification, it's public. So those procedure, functions, variable, and cursor as public. So directly in the outside the package also you can call it using package name dot object name. You can call it. Okay, and package body it's contain the implementation. Whatever the package specification you declared, those declarative you want to do, whatever the implementation all will be there in the package body. Okay, so if you not declaring it in the package specification, but it's only there in the package body, those objects called private. Okay, private procedure or function, those function and package package and procedure not called outside the package. Within the package we can use it, but outside the package we can't. Okay, that is private procedure and function. Okay, so package execution we can always execute using package name dot procedure name or function name. You can use it. Okay, um, so procedure versus function. Procedures perform actions. If you want to do some actions like DML, those kind of time you can use procedures. If you want to return only values after manipulation, then you can go for function. Okay. Advantages of package improved code organization. Okay, if you have hundreds of procedures, functions, you can keep it in one package and it will be organized. Reusability. So what happen if the same package, if you want it in some other model, they can directly call with this package name dot object name, they can use it. Okay, performance. What happen, package it will first time loading it will take time, so second time or onwards, it will already loaded in the memory, so it will be very fast. Security also, based on our business need, we can design it private or public. That's the way we can achieve the security as well. Okay. So these are the common real. Let's go with the practical. So okay. So just I am going to create one table and I'm putting some data. This is a simple procedure. So it's default. If you are not mentioning the in or out mode parameter, it will be default in mode. Okay. So I'm taking two input and I am taking the employee demo table for this value for the employee ID for the salary this one. So okay. So to call the procedure, this is the method we can call it exec, uh, the procedure name, the input. We have to pass how many parameters, input parameter we declare, those input parameter. If output mode also we have to declare and we can call it out. Okay, then it will. So directly if you want to call, you can use the exe. If you want PLSQL block begin and directly you can put that procedure name and you can call it out. Okay, let's close and this. Okay, I inserted this. Now I am running, creating the procedure. Okay, so whatever we learned as a variable, those variable become an input mode parameter. Okay, just the header we are adding, create or replace procedure. This is the extra part. Variable become the input mode parameter. Nothing much. Okay, so always follow the convention, like in it's optional but still it's good to have. So in procedure. Okay, so procedure created. Now what we can do, we can call it. So I want to update the. So so if we give to front end they want to do any update, just calling this procedure they can update the value. So before updating it, just I will show the values. Then so see this here the value for 101 already 40K. Now I am going to update 45. Okay, just calling this, it will automatically procedure completed, then it will be updated. So front end team or user can call this procedure using this parameter, it will change directly in the DB. Okay, this is for procedure. Okay, so this way also we can call it. Okay, so begin and you can call it. So if you want to call it in begin and then you can use this. Okay, so now you see here, now it's changed to 80K for 102. Okay. So next, so procedure with out mode parameter. Okay, so what we are doing, we are declare one in mode parameter, one out. In mode is optional. So out we should mention it the out mode parameter. So it's out mode. So while returning to into class, instead of variable we are putting into output variable. Then what we can have it, while calling the procedure we can declare one variable and we can cover it. So front end they will be calling through their variable, then output will be sent those output variables. Okay, let's run this one also. So I created the procedure. Now I am running the. See, now I am calling with 101 and b name. Okay, so it will take and it will print it. See, now Scott is the name of this 101 employee. Okay. So just the way we can get it. Okay. Function. So function also accept in and out both parameter, but mostly function we use it for returning the values. So always in the syntax, create or replace function name, whatever the parameter input or output mode. Then there is the return class. Return, what is the data type value we are going to return. So then remaining all same. Okay, just into class we are giving, we should be contain the return statement. Then whatever the value we are going to return, it's variable into 12. That's the way we are going to return it, annual salary. Okay, just we can directly call it out in the select statement, or we can call it for directly within the begin block this way. Okay, any other way we can call it. Okay, just to run this function also. This is the function I created. Now directly in the select clause itself, we can call this function. Okay. So now see, this is the annual salary of the employee 101. Okay. So if you want to call it from this way also, you can call it. Okay. So within the begin end, if you want, you can directly call and assign to one variable, then you can print it. I declare one variable, then calling this function with parameter, then I am printing it. So I am printing it here. Okay. That's the way we can print it. Okay. So this is a one more example, printing the employee name. Okay. Returning the employee name. Now the return type is var2, so it's return the string value. So based on the return type, it will return the values. Okay. So now this can be called in the directly function. Uh, So real time, if you see, most of the time we will create the function and we will call it out in the select statement from the TL table. Okay. So it's a package. Okay. This is the package specification. So here also create or replace package name as, so whatever the procedure, if you want to create public procedure, the declarative part, what is the um, procedure, what are the input mode parameter function. So those things will be declared as part of specification. Okay. And body, the business logic, whatever the business logic you want to declare it, those will be um, declared in the body part. So body will be for the business logic, specification for the declaration. Okay. Just so we have to create both. Okay. First, we have to create specification. It's contain only structure, so it became the public to the package. So it can be called outside the package also because it's part of the specification. Okay, so this is the body. So inside the body, the logic, whatever the logic we have, you can keep it. Okay, so whatever we used normal, we are keeping it inside the package body. Okay, just package body is created. Now we can call it out using package name dot body name. Okay, package name dot whatever the procedure we have. Okay, this is the way you can call the package. Let's see. See now, I am not printing anywhere. That's why, or else we can print. We should create declaring the variable, then you can print it out. Okay. So what happened? We updating to 103 with 65K the values. Okay, if you see the employee table, the salary will be updated. Okay, see. So 65K 103, it's updated. Okay, so if you see directly, you can check using this function. Okay, so using this for annual salary calculation, this is the salary now. after the update. Okay. So procedure function versus function. So does not return mandatory values. So procedure, the return value is not mandatory. So the, I'm saying like the output port parameter, right? It's not mandatory. Function must return a value called using exec or PLSQL block. Call being is SQL we can call and PLSQL as well. Okay, can have in out parameters. So typically is used in parameter and return one value. So out mode also possible, but it's written single value. Mostly we use it for function manipulation, uh, calculation and all. Okay, so accept in out mode parameter. So some interviews you will get the questions like function will accept the out mode parameter. Yes, it will accept, but mostly we use return class for mathematical calculation functions. Okay, used for business operations. Okay, used for calculation and values. Okay. Values retrieval. So advantage of package, modular programming, better code organization, improved performance, information hiding, easier maintenance, reusability, supports public and private procedures and function. So shared global variables and cursors. Okay. So public procedure and functions is package specification. See, if it's declared in the package specification, then it's public and make it accessible outside the package. This is the already we saw the public one. So just we are creating the specification in the procedure specification. Um, Declarative part and body we are writing the logic, then it's the public we can call outside package also the procedure. Okay, the procedure we can call that outside the package also. Private, so what happened, so we don't have the declarative part, uh, the specification. Example, here we have one package specification. Here we have only process employee, only this procedure in the specification. If you see the body, we have one more procedure. It's not a part of specification, only in body, validate employee. So validate employee, it's the private. Okay, we can't call it outside the package. Okay, so the procedure is process employee is public because it's declared as part of specification. It can be called outside the package. Okay, so if you call private procedure, it will throw the error. Okay, so validate the employee must be declared. This is the error you will get it. Okay, let's show the example. Okay, so now I'm just I created the so now I am calling uh, public procedure. It's working fine. If I call the private, it will throw error. So validate employees private procedure. Just I am calling uh, outside the package. It will be called only inside the package. So if we call, it will throw the error. Okay. So that's the way we will use the private and public to give the security. So example, ATM. Okay, if you see withdrawal, deposit, check balance, this all give to the user. But this validate pin, check account status, audit log, calculate charges. So this customer can access only public operations. Okay, only public operation customer can access. So private they can't access it. Okay, so that's the way we can segregate the public and private in the package. Okay. So this is the declared in package specification, private declared only in package body. Accessible from outside the package, it's accessible only within the package. Used by application and other programs, used by helper method. So inside the package, whatever the helper method, they can. So external API, hidden implementation. Okay. Can be executed directly cannot be executed directly. Okay. So expose only the procedure function external application needs specification. Okay. So if external application they need access, then declare it as part of specification. Remaining all you keep it in the package body. Then it will be private. Okay. That's the way we handle it. Okay. I think we are coming to the end of the session. Okay. Uh, I think we covered pretty much. So these are the topic and concept in procedure function package. Okay. Thank you for viewing channel. Please subscribe it. Please share it with your friends. So I will be posting the videos, Oracle SQL, PLSQL, and performance tuning and interview topics. Please subscribe it. Then you will get immediate notification once I upload the video. Thank you.